Point of no return, point of no return. Welcome back, man. We know too much. We've seen too much. We've been through too much. We are experiencing way too much. God to reveal himself to us over and over again for us to go back to the way we used to be, the way we used to think, react, and respond to life, man. It's your Holy Ghost homeboy, Slim. SLIMM, simply living in my moment, which means yesterday is gone. Tomorrow's never promised. All you have is right now, this moment. And I hope you fully living in yours, man, because I'm fully living in mine. Just back with another quick word. Being obedient to God has nothing to do with the way you feel, with your position in life, with your mental status, with your emotions, with your thoughts, with what's going on in life, with what reality presents, with your weaknesses, with your strengths, what you'll look like, what your money, what your job, what your title is. Being obedient to God supersedes all that. And once you really focus on faith over fear, mind over matter, you learn that nothing will stop you. It can only trigger you or provoke you or invite you to go backwards in your thoughts, backwards in your processes, and backwards in your perspective, backwards in your faith. But if you continue to stand on righteous ground, God will not let you fall. He's going to hold you up. Remember, man, 1,000 should fall at your side and 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You know what I'm saying? We are looking at the wicked receive the rewards for their behavior, because trust me, man, like when things are being done behind your back, when things are being said behind your back, when things are being conspired, because people know that they done wrong, so it's going to bother them and it's going to affect them and it's going to trigger them in ways that they didn't think that they would be affected in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to keep them up at night. It's really going to disturb their peace, because when you go out your way to really mess up somebody's day, or try to assassinate somebody's character, or you try to bring harm, hurt, destruction, death to somebody, you trying to create discord, you trying to create disbelief, you trying to manipulate or control somebody, that energy come back on you, and then you are at unrest because you know what you've done is wrong. And if you have a soul, if you have a heart, if you have a conscience, if you have any type of remorse, you know what I'm saying? If you're still a human being, then you know when you done wrong. You don't have to verbalize it to nobody else. You ain't got to articulate it. You ain't even got to admit it. It's the way you act. It's the way you carry yourself. It's the way you keep bringing up the topic. You keep bringing up the subject. You keep bringing it up and ain't nobody else brought it up. If you ain't do nothing, if you ain't say nothing, if everything is a lie, if everything ain't true, why do you continue to go after it, man? Once I say something, once I do something the way I feel, then it's done. Then I let the chips fall where it may. But that's the strength of being obedient. That's the power that comes with being obedient, because you know when life is attacking you, when the world is attacking you, when everything is crumbling down, life is telling on itself. You are about to receive a blessing, a big breakthrough. You're about to have a big moment, and life is trying to do everything it can to distract you from the good things that you got going on and from the good things that God has for you. So you got to continue to look through this false reality. You got to continue to look through these facades. You got to continue to wade through these lies. You got to continue to trample the head of the snake and the serpent and the dragon, whoever these enemies are. Once they show their head, then you chop it off, you cut it off, and you get done with it. Once a person or a place or a thing show you that they don't value you, they don't appreciate you, they don't respect you, then you wash your hands, you wash your feet with them, you dust your clothes off, and you be done, and you move on. And if you have to stay in that environment, if you got to be around these people, you can be around these people and exist fully in yourself and not feel away, because you standing on truth, you standing on facts, you standing on peace, you standing on righteous business. Because a lot of people say it's my side. No, it ain't nobody's side. It's the truth and the truth only. It's facts and only facts. You know what I'm saying? And you can have your perspective, you can have your reasons, you can have your intent, you can have your motive. But when something is done, when the action is done, when something is said, then that's what it is. You can't sugarcoat that. You can't beat around that. You can't change it up after you see that your actions and your words didn't get you the the reaction that you wanted or desired. Sometimes when you provoke the wrong person, when you trigger the wrong person, or the right one in my case, when you come after people like me who not doing nothing to nobody, who not doing nothing to you, and you step outside yourself to come in my space and my boundary and my peace, then God is going to do everything that he can to disrupt your life. He's going to do everything he can to make you uncomfortable. And all those things that you did in your past and your present, and the things that you're going to keep doing in your future, that God was forgiving you for, that he was letting it go. He was looking past. He was turning the cheek. He was showing you grace and showing you mercy. Now you cut off. Now he turning his back to you. Now you feel that cold shoulder. So now when those people was in your corner, now they're not in your corner. Remember, they the ones that got you in this situation because you listen to other people. You let other people hype your head up. You let other people feed you with lies and false information, and you made a decision based off a lie. You should have checked all your sources. You should have talked to the people that they're talking about. That's what happens when you go and you make a decision based on what other people are saying, but you're not talking directly to the source. You always gonna get it wrong. But God is gonna always reveal the truth, and what's done in the dark will come to light. But you just got to keep being obedient, and it shows, because even in these situations in the fire, bro, you would be Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego. You're not going to burn because Jesus is going to be in the fire with you. He's going to be your comfort. He's going to be your calm and your chaos. He's going to be, you know what I'm saying? Like your peace when there's perils and there's pestilence and there's these people, places, and things trying to destroy you and take you from your moment, take you from your focus, take you from the main thing. Man, just stay focused. Just keep doing everything that you're doing. Continue to move us forward. No matter what the threats say, no weapons formed against us shall prosper. Like, you got to break these chains, and you got to rebuke these things that people are speaking and wishing ill upon you. Even if you don't hear it, you can feel it. Even if you know what I'm saying, not there where you don't see it, you're going to see that spirit move, and you're going to see people's intent. You're going to see people's behavior and their body language change up, because if everything is the same, and if everything is all right, then why you change up? Why you switch up? And then when people come and they tell this story about you, they only telling one side, one perspective. They only telling the most negative aspects of it, and the scatterings and the scrapplings. You know what I'm saying? But then when you come in, you could give your side, and what you do beautifully. Continue to articulate, continue to document, continue to record, continue to make sure that you are protecting yourself, and make sure that you catching these people say what they saying, because a lot of times people talk to you in private, right? In this one story, and then when they get back in public, then it's something totally different. And then when you address them on what they said in private, then they'll go ahead and say you put words in their mouth, and we know that's not the case. So you got to make sure that you're getting people in the act, getting people in the moment, and it's not being a snitch. Is being smart, is being aware, because trust me, everywhere you go, you being recorded. Everywhere you go, you being watched. Everywhere you go, you being spoken about. Everywhere you go, you being followed. Everywhere you go, you being pointed out. Everywhere you go, you being singled out. Everywhere you go, you being targeted. So you got to make sure that you watch yourself, man. This ain't got nothing to do with being street. This ain't got nothing to do with being civilian. This got something to do with being a human being, being a man or a woman. And you got to make sure that you're here for your kids, that you're here for your spouse, that you're here for your parents, that you're here for your siblings, that you're here for your other loved ones and family members and friends that truly, truly need you, because these people around you that's trying to destroy you, because they hate you, because they envious, because they jealous of your light, because they jealous of the power that you carry. They jealous that you refuse to be disrespected. They jealous that you refuse to be intimidated. They jealous that you refuse to be outwitted or outwilled. They can't find it in themselves to be just, to be the right way, to be the holy way, and still be lit, and still be you, and still be able to be popping, and still be able to be profitable at the same time, to be able to have your kids love on you like that, to be able to have your spouse rave about you like that, to know that your family members and the people that's associated with you, your name, man, and your presence and who you are holds high regard. So regardless of where you are, the environment that you're in, and especially if you're in your wilderness about to go into your land of milk and honey, man, God is going to bless you right there in that land that they persecuted. Where they talk bad about you, now they got to talk praises about you. Where they used to turn their back on you and laugh at you, now they got to hold their mouth and cover their eyes because they seeing you glow up and they seeing you blow up and all those things that were rumored and were spoken of you. Do you see that they lies and they see that the type of man you are and they see the opportunity that they missed to have you in their life? So now that's going to turn it hate even more. But you just got to stay obedient, bro. God gives you directions. He gives you tasks. He gives you orders. He gives you instructions. He gives you directives. He gives you encouragement. He gives you advice. He gives you so many things, and you continue to say, yes, Lord. You continue to say, thank you, Lord. Even when things are coming against you, you celebrate. Even when things are trying to threaten you, you claim your victory. Even when you're in the middle of your storm, you can see the rainbow. You can see the smile. You know what I'm saying? And when you crying, you're not crying because you hurt. You crying because you know you want to do something to these people, but the better part of you and the higher part of you say, nah, don't do it. So that's what hurt, because people trying to hurt you. People don't care about what happened to you. They don't care about what happened to your wife and kids. They don't care about where y'all stay. They don't care about what y'all eat. They don't care about what y'all got to go through to maintain this peace and this harmony and this balance that you have inside of y'all ecosystem and inside of y'all home. They don't know how much y'all go through to maintain y'all peace, but you got to stick together, stay on one accord, and get closer than ever, because I'd rather be at war with the world than at war with myself, bro. Like, I'm not going to be at conflict with myself. So as a man, as a Christian, as a God following man, bro, like, I'm going to continue to be me, regardless of the circumstance or situation, regardless of what I'm facing. You can't embarrass me. You can't make me look bad. You can't bring no dirt up on me. You can't scare me. You can't make me backtrack. There's nothing that you can do to stop me from doing what I'm doing. Like, I'm that real, bro. Like, I'm him for real. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people say that, but they just saying it. I'm really living it in real time, and then I continue to go about my day. I don't let nothing stop me. No emotion, no feeling, no thought, no trouble, no stress. Nothing can stop my mission and stop my purpose and stop my calling and stop me from being a man, being a husband, being a father, being a son, being a beautiful brother, an uncle, a nephew, a cousin, a teammate. You know what I'm saying? A co-owner. You know, nothing is going to stop me from doing all these things, because guess what? At the end of the day, they still need to be done. My kids still need to be taken care of. My wife still need to be pleased. So nothing in this outside world is going to affect what goes on the inside of me, man. Once you 100% led and fed by God, you have that peace beyond understanding. But that comes with being obedient. That comes with listening. That comes with when He telling you to come pray, come lay at my feet. When He telling you, come get your blessings, come get your endowment. When He telling you to take heed, when He giving you warnings, when He telling you all these things before time, and He's trying to give you information and keep you ahead of the game, and you're not being obedient, and then you get in these situations, and then you asking for a rope, you asking for a kite, you asking for a help, a SOS, and there's no one there. It's because you wasn't there for Him. All those times He asked you to open your heart and forgive. All those times He asked you to go help that man right down in that corner. All the times He asked you to help that family member, but you ain't help them because you mad, because you feel some type of way, because they not living the way that you want them to live. All that time He asked you to let the issue go. You ain't let out. Now, everything that you ain't let go, now you about to feel the wrath. Now you about to feel it. But those who've been obedient to God, man, we walking into our blessings. We walk into our best day and becoming the best versions of ourselves. So just continue to simply be obedient. Till next time, Slim.